In this video, we will discuss about female reproductive system. It consists of three parts: paired ovary, accessory ducts, external genitalia. Ovary is primary sex organ of human female as it produces male gamete, that is ova, as well as it acts as an endocrine gland. It secretes female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Where ovaries are located in human female. Ovaries are present in pelvic region of the female, in lower abdominal part of female. Ovaries are present. Unlike human male, where primary sex organ, that is testis, is extra abdominal in position, that lies in scrotum outside the body, because for spermatogenesis the temperature requirement is 2 to 3 degree less than the normal body temperature, while for ova formation by ovary such temperature requirement is not there. Like human male reproductive system, accessory ducts are there which are associated with female reproductive system. These are oviducts, uterus, vagina. These three, they act as accessory ducts. External genitalia, it consists of mons pubis, clitoris, vestibule, hymen. We will discuss about these structures in detail in our next videos. Along with these three structures, there are certain accessory glands which are associated with female reproductive system. One is Bartholin gland and second is mammary gland. We will discuss about those glands in our next part. So as this picture is showing, human female reproductive system consists of two ovaries, two fallopian tubes, and this inverted pear-shaped structure, it is called uterus. This part is called cervix and this part is called vagina. This picture is showing frontal view of human female reproductive system, and this is median longitudinal section of reproductive system. It is showing here, it is uterus, this part is cervix. This picture is also given in your NCERT book. It is uterus, it is cervix, and this part is vagina. So how ovaries, they are suspended to the abdominal wall of human female. As we discussed that it is located in lower abdominal cavity. So it is suspended to the abdominal wall by mesovarium and it is attached to the uterus by ovarian ligament. What is the function of ovary? To form ova. And then what is the function of fallopian tubes? Fertilization occur here in fallopian tubes. Then what is the function of this uterus? Implantation, that is attachment of embryo on uterine wall, that is called implantation. Along with implantation, fetal growth that occurs in uterine part. Then cervix and vagina together, they act as birth canal. They help in baby birth or they help in parturition. Okay, so ovary, uterus, cervix, vagina, these are the parts which are associated with female reproductive system. Okay, now about ovary. Ovary, it is 2 to 4 centimeter long, 1.5 centimeter in width and approx 1 centimeter in thickness. Where it lies, you already know that in pelvic region of female. How it is suspended there? It is suspended with the abdominal wall by mesovarium and it is attached to the uterus by ligament which are called ovarian ligament. And what is its function? It forms ova and then that ova is released. It enters into fallopian tube which is 10 to 12 centimeter long, ciliated, muscular and tubular structure which extend from periphery of ovary to the uterus. How many parts fallopian tube consists of? It consists of 3 parts. This part is called infundibulum. Okay, this part here, funnel shaped part, it is called infundibulum, and finger like projections which are coming out of fallopian tubes, these are called fimbriae. What is the function of these finger like projections? Here at the base ostia are there, so it pick up the ova which is released from ovary and send that into the fallopian tube. So fallopian tube consists of three parts. Infundibulum, this part is called infundibulum. Finger like projections, they are called fimbriae. After infundibulum, ampulla is there, and then isthmus part is there. Ova which is released from here, that get fused with sperm in this part of fallopian tube which is called ampulla. So what is the site of fertilization actually in fallopian tube? That is ampulla part. And this narrow part, it is called isthmus, and at the base, this part, we can call this part uterine part, which open into the uterus. Uterus, which is inverted pear-shaped structure, it is a muscular organ. It consists of three parts. Fundus, this part is called fundus, and the major part of uterus, it is called body. Okay, major part of uterus from here up to this point, it is called body. This part is called fundus, and this part is called cervix. So uterus consists of three parts: fundus, body, cervix. And uterus is lined by three layers, three membrane. Outer one, that is perimetrium. Here outermost covering, that is called perimetrium, and below perimetrium second layer is there, that is called myometrium. The red one, it is called myometrium. It consists of smooth muscles. And what is the function of myometrium? It helps in parturition process. It helps in baby birth. And then innermost layer is endometrium. Endometrium, it is a highly vascular layer, vascular and glandular layer, which play role in implantation, means fertilization occur here, and fertilization is accompanied by zygote formation. That zygote, when it starts its journey from fallopian tube into the uterus, what happens? On its way into the uterus, it change into embryo, and embryo get attached on the uterine wall, and attachment of embryo on uterine wall, that is endometrium, we call that implantation. You studied the same in class 10. So it helps in implantation and fetal growth as well as menstrual flow. That is also because of this breaking down of endometrium that results into menstrual flow. So endometrium is playing very important role. This highly inverted pear-shaped structure, that is uterus, it consists of three parts: fundus, body, cervix, and it is covered by three membranes: perimetrium, myometrium, endometrium. Then the lowermost part of uterus, that is called cervix. Okay, opening of cervix towards the uterus, that is called internal OS. OS is the short term for orifice. And opening of cervix toward the vagina part, this part is called external OS. And now vagina part of the female, it is approx 7.5 centimeter long, and it is lined by mucous membrane inside, which extend like folds. Okay, these folds here, these are called vaginal fold, or we can call them vaginal rug. And below it there is vaginal opening, we call that vaginal orifice. So this is all about female reproductive system. Pair of ovaries, 1, 2, pair of oviducts, and then uterus. It consists of three parts: fundus, body, cervix. This part is called cervix, and this part is called vagina. Cervix and vagina together, they form birth canal. So functions: ovary forms ova, fertilization occurs in fallopian tube, implantation and fetal growth that occurs inside uterus. Cervix and vagina, they help in baby birth. to expel the baby or the fully formed fetus outside.